Session 83, 24th May 2022. Session 83, 24th May 2022. Quran, the Word of Allah, an elaboratory translation by ex-Brigadier Mustansar Billah. Brothers and sisters, we were on Surah Maryam, the 19th Surah of Quran, on our part 16. So we begin from the verse 6-9 of Surah Maryam, the 19th Surah, today, in part 16. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We begin with the name of Allah, who is most gracious and tremendously merciful. ثم لننزعن من كل شياطين أيهم أشد على الرحمن عتيا. 6-9. Then indeed we shall drag out from every sect all those who were versed in obstinate rebellion against the most gracious Allah. I repeat, 6-9. Then indeed we shall drag out from every sect all those who were versed in obstinate rebellion, against the most gracious Allah. Summa la nahnu a'lamul lazina hum awla biha saliya. 70. Certainly we know best who deserves most to be burnt therein. Certainly we know best who deserves most to be burnt therein. وَإِن مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا كَانَ عَلَى رَبِّكَ حَتْمًا مَّقْضِيًّا. 7-1. There is not a single one of you who shall not pass over it, the hellfire. This absolute decree of your Rabb is unavoidable. This absolute decree of your Rabb is unavoidable. Summa nunji allazina taqaw nazaru zalimina fiha jisiya. 7-2. Then we will deliver those who were pious during their life on the earth, and leave the zalimin, the disbelievers, mushrikeen, polytheists, sinful, therein humbled on their knees. And leave the zalimin, disbelievers, mushrikeen, polytheists, sinful, therein humbled on their knees. وَإِذَا تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُنَا بَيِّنَاتٍ قَالَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَيُّهَا الْفَرِيقَيْنِ خَيْرٌ مَقَامًا وَأَحْسَنُ نَدِيًّا. 7-3. Then our clear revelations are when our clear revelations are recited to them, the disbelievers say to the believers, which one of the two of us is having fine dwelling and better companions? وَكَمْ أَهْلَكْنَا قَبْلَهُمْ مِنْ قَرْنٍ هُمْ أَحْسَنُ أَثَاثًا وَرِئًى. 7-4. And don't they see how many generations have we destroyed before them, who were far better in wealth, goods, and outward appearance? كل من كان في ضلالة فليمدد له الرحمن مدا حتى إذا رأوا ما يعودنا إما العذاب وإما السعادة سيعلمون من هو شر مكانا وأضعف جندا. 7-5. Say, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, anyone who has gone astray, the compassionate Allah prolongs his respite and extends an opportunity until they see about which they were warned, be it a worldly scourge or the hour of doom. Then they will realize whose is the worst dwelling, and whose are the weak companions, وَيَزِيدُ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ اهْتَدَوْا هُدًى وَالْبَاقِيَاتُ الصَّالِحَاتُ خَيْرٌ عِندَ رَبِّكَ ثَوَابًا غَيْرَ مَرَدَّةٍ. 76. In fact, Allah enhances guidance for those who seek guidance. In fact, Allah enhances guidance for those who seek guidance. Only the good deeds are everlasting, which are the best in the sight of your Rabb, to earn you a better reward and yield for you the best fruit. And to earn you a better reward and yield for you the best fruit. أفرأيت الذين كفروا بآياتنا وقال أوتينا مالا وولدا. Said 77, have you noticed the words of the person who rejects our revelations yet? Boasts, I shall always be given wealth and children. He boasts, I shall always be given wealth and children. Atlal ghaiba amittakhadha inda rahman ahada. 78. Has he known the unseen, or has he been awarded a contract by the compassionate Allah? Kalla sanaktubu ma yakulu wa namuddu lahu min al-azab madda. 79. By no means. Surely no. We shall record what he says, and we will make his punishment long and terrible. And we will make his punishment long and terrible. وَنُورِثُهُ مَا يَقُولُ وَيَأْتِينَا فَرْدًا. 80. We will inherit all that he boasts of, and he will come to us all alone, leaving all those things behind him. وَاتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ آلِهَةً لِيَكُونُوا لَهُمْ عِزًّا. 81. They have taken other deities for worship besides Allah, so that they should be a source of strength to them. Kalla sayakfurna bi'ibadatihim wa yakuna alayhim zidda. 82. By no means. Those very deities will renounce their worship and turn against them on the day of judgment. Alam tara anna arsalna shayatina ala al-kafirina tuhzuhum asra. Excuse me. 83. Don't you see that we have sent shaitans, devils, to the disbelievers to incite them to do evil. To incite them to do evil. فَلَا تَعْجَلَ عَلَيْهِمْ إِنَّمَا تَعُدُّ لَهُمْ غَدًّا. 84. Therefore, don't be in haste against them. Their days are numbered. Therefore, don't be in haste against them. Their days are numbered. يَوْمَ نَحْشُرُ الْمُتَّقِينَ إِلَى الرَّحْمَنِ وَفْدًا. 85. The day will surely come when we will gather the righteous like honored guests before the compassionate Allah. وَنَسُوقُ الْمُجْرِمِينَ إِلَّا جَهَنَّمَ وِرْدًا. 86. And drive the mujrimeen, the criminals, disbelievers, mushrikeen, polytheists, sinful, to hell, like thirsty cattle are driven to water. لا يملكون الشفاعة إلا من اتخذ عند الرحمن عهدا. 87. None shall have the power to intercede except the one who may receive the sanction of the compassionate. That's Allah. وَقَالُوا اتَّخَذَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَلَدًا. 88. And they say, the most gracious Allah has begotten a son, or offspring, or children, as the Jews say, Uzair is the son of Allah. And the Christians say that he has begotten a son, Allah has begotten a son, God for his son, Isa, Jesus. And the pagan Arabs say that he has begotten daughters, and others, angels and others. لَقَدْ جِئْتُمْ شَيْئًا إِدًّا. 8-9. Certainly you are preaching such monstrous, terrible, evil lies. Certainly you are preaching such monstrous, terrible, evil lies. نكاد السماوات يتفطرن منه وتنشق الأرض وتخر الجبال هدا. 9-0. Their beliefs are so obnoxious that the very heavens might crack, the earth might cleave asunder, and the mountains might crumble to pieces. Ad-Daw Rahman Walada. 9-1. The heavens might fall at their ascribing a son to the compassionate Allah. وَمَا يَنْبَغِي لِلرَّحْمَنِ أَنْ يَتَّخِذَ وَلَدًا. 9-2. It is not befitting, suitable to the compassionate Allah that he should beget a son or offspring or children. In kulla man fi samawati wal ardi illa ati rahman abda. 9-3. There is none in the heavens and the earth but must come to the compassionate Allah in full submission. 9-3. There is none in the heavens and the earth but must come to the compassionate Allah in full submission. لَقَدْ أَعْصَاهُمْ وَعَدَّهُمْ أَدَّى. 9-4. He has comprehensive knowledge and has kept a strict account of all his creations, and has kept a strict account of all his creatures. وَكُلُّهُمْ آتِيهِ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ فَرْدًا. 9-5. And every one of them will come individually on the day of resurrection. 9-5. And every one of them will come individually on the day of resurrection. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ سَيَجْعَلُ لَهُمُ الرَّحْمَنُ وُدًّا. 9-6. Surely the Beneficent will bring about love in the hearts of the believers for those who believe and do good deeds. فَإِنَّمَا يَسَّرْنَاهُ بِلِسَانِكَ لِتُبَشِّرَ بِهِ الْمُتَّقِينَ وَتُنذِرَ بِهِ قَوْمًا لُدًّا. 9-7. We have made this Quran easy in your own language so that you may give good news to the righteous and warn the headstrong, contentious people. وَكَمْ أَهْلَكْنَا قَبْلَهُمْ مِنْ قَرْنٍ هَلْ تُحِسُّ مِنْهُمْ مِنْ أَحَدٍ أَوْ تَسْمَعُ لَهُمْ رِكْزًا. 9-8. And how many generations, the last verse of Surah Maryam, the 19th Surah, the last verse of Surah Maryam, the 19th Surah, 9-8. And how many generations before them have we destroyed? Can you see a single one of them, or hear even a whisper of them? Surah Taha, 20th Surah, Surah Taha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We begin with the name of Allah, who is most gracious and tremendously merciful. Taha, Taha, ma anzalna alayka al-Qur'ana litashqa. 2. We have not sent down the Quran, O Muhammad, to cause you trouble. Illa tazkiratan liman yakhsha. 3. But as a reminder to those who fear Allah. But as a reminder to those who fear Allah. Tanzilam mimman khalaqa al-arza wa samawati al-ula. 4. This Quran is a revelation from Him, from Allah, who has created the earth and the holy heavens. This Quran is a revelation from Him, from Allah, who has created the earth and the holy heavens. Ar-Rahmanu al-Arsh istawa. 5. The most gracious Allah, who established himself on the throne in a manner that suits his majesty. له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وما بينهما وما تحت الثرى. 6. To him belongs whatever is in the heavens and the earth, and all that lies in between, and all that lies between them, and all that is beneath the soil, and all that is beneath the soil. وَإِن تَجْهَرْ بِالْقَوْلِ فَإِنَّهُ يَعْلَمُ السِّرَّ وَأَخْفَى. 7. The one to whom you need not speak aloud, for he knows what you speak aloud, and what is said in secret, and what is yet more hidden, what is left unsaid. Allahu la ilaha illahu lahul asma'ul husna. 8. He is Allah. There is no ilah, deity, who has the right to be worshipped but He. He is Allah. There is no ilah, deity, who has the right to be worshipped but He. To Him belongs the most beautiful names. Wahal ataka hadithu Musa. 9. Have you heard the story of Musa? Have you heard the story of Musa, Moses? إذ رأى نارا فقال لأهلهم كثوا إني آنست نارا لعلي آتيكم منها بقبس أو أجد على النار هدى. 10. When he saw a fire, he said to his family, "Wait, surely I have seen a fire. Perhaps I can bring you some fire or find some guidance at the fire towards the right direction." فَلَمَّا أَتَاهَا نُودِي يَا مُوسَى. 11. Then when he reached close to fire, a voice came, "O Musa, Moses, إِنِّي أَنَا رَبُّكَ فَاخْلَعْ نَعْلَيْكَ إِنَّكَ بِالْوَادِ الْمُقَدَّسِ طُوًى." 1-2. I am your Rabb, so remove your shoes. You are in holy plain of Tuwa. وَنَخْتَرْتُكَ فَاسْتَمِعْ لِمَا يُوحَىٰ. 1-3. I have chosen you, so listen to what I am about to reveal. I have chosen you, so listen to what I am about to reveal. إِنَّنِي إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا فَاعْبُدُونِي وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ لِذِكْرِي. 1-4. Surely I am Allah. There is none worthy of worship except me. So worship me and establish salah, prayers, for my remembrance. So worship me alone and establish salah, prayers, for my remembrance. And the last verse for today, Inna Sa'ata Atiyatun Akadu Ukhfiha Litutuzza Kullu Nafsim Bima Tas'a. 1-5. Surely the hour is coming. I am hiding the precise time. The hour is to come, so that every person may be rewarded for that which he strives. The hour is to come, so that every person may be rewarded for that which he strives. That's all for today. Please pray for me, ex-Brigadier Mustansir Billah.